Pozdrav svima, dobrodošli u drugi dio naših jutarnjih webinara za vrtićki uzrast. Hvala vam što ste još uvijek s nama. Prije svega vidjela sam od kolegice Sanje još jedno pitanje u međuvremenu što se tiče big bookova, kakvih sve ima. Imamo zapravo popis big bookova, tako da to možemo poslati kasnije isto u mailu. Zapravo možemo svima poslati informaciju tako da svi znaju da postoje. Znači, ajmo reći, readeri su obične veličine readera, a big bookovi su znači ove velike knjige. Njih naravno ima puno manje, ali postoje. I poslat ću vam znači ponudu naklade ljeva koja trenutačno vrijedi. Nema na čemu. Ok, ništa, krećemo sa drugim dijelom. Ja ću se opet na kraju spojiti da vam kažem što će vam biti kasnije poslano i što sve postoji. I eto, uživajte. Enjoy the activities Sanja has prepared for you. Over to you, Sanja.
Hello again. Miki is still sleeping. I'm not. Very active this morning. I don't know if all the people from the previous webinar are still here or if we have some new people here. So I'll present myself again. My name is Sanja Rašković. My students call me Teacher Sanja, and that's how that's my, let's say, brand name, okay? I've been teaching for 27 years, children from 3.5 to 96 is my oldest child, okay? But the focus is on children from 3.5 to, let's say, 15, 14. Okay, so today I'm going to, in this second webinar, I'm going first, let's share the presentation so you can see what I'm talking about. Okay, so I'm going to share some activities and some games that I use in my classroom with my little ones. And some of them will be the routine setting activities because we know how little children, they need the routine and how active they can be and how lively they can be, and their energy level very often very high. And you need to have a lot of different activities in your pocket to, you know, keep them busy and entertained. Okay, so I'm going to share activities and language learning games for students that my students love, and I'm sure your students will love, and some classic games with a twist, the twist that I added to these games. Okay, so I'll start with some routine setting activities. One of the routines we have in my school is, as I mentioned in the previous webinar, when they come to the school, they come to the English speaking zone. So from the moment they open the door and come in, we start speaking English. It's not always easy. Of course, they don't know everything you say or we say, but I believe that they should be exposed to English as much as possible and that they learn even from the things that they already don't know. So that's why we use English from the first moment. So when they come, of course, hello, welcome, how are you today? Wow, what a beautiful new dress you have. What color is it? So you start teaching actually in the hall while they're taking their shoes off and putting their slippers on. The lesson actually begins. Before they can come into the classroom, we have they have to do the password. So they have to do something. And I'm sure you've seen some of these activities already on the net or somewhere. We adapted them for our sake. So we used to have a wheel on the door, which they turned, and when they got the activity they had to perform, the wheel, because they spin this wheel so many times, broke, and now they just choose what they want. Of course, there are activities like thumb up, but it was interesting once or twice, and then I came up with something else. I adapted it. So now we have a chant, let's say thumb up, 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 thumb down, 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 spin around, spin around, spin around, shake, 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 come inside, okay? They have to do this if they choose thumb up. If they choose a high five, they have high five, low five, fist bump, I don't know, many different things, because if it's always the same, it becomes boring. Then we have this two other activities. I put the envelopes and the numbers on the envelopes on the door, and I put these pictures. On number 1, we have a question. Number 2 is do something. Number 3 is sing the song, I think. Number 4 is act out. Number 5 is dance. And number 6, I can't see well, I don't know, something else. Okay, so they roll the die, and when they get the number, they pull out the activity from, we collect the activities, especially the songs during the school year. All the songs that we do, we put them in the envelopes, and every time they come, they take a song and they sing. This is how they revise and repeat the songs and the chants and the vocabulary. One of those is a vocabulary flashcard. So they pull out the flashcard from the previous lesson, 2 lessons ago, 3 lessons ago, and they revise the vocabulary this way. They cannot come into the classroom if they don't do the password. So they have to do the password before coming in. Okay, there is also this die where it's similar to this one without the numbers for the little ones. So when they roll the die, they get the instruction what to do. So if it's dance, then we sing baby shark and so on. Okay. Also, this baby shark is sometimes a normal song, sometimes it's a very slow one, baby shark, you know, to change the pace to make it more interesting to them. Okay, then when I let them into the classroom, I let them play free play for a minute to 3 minutes, depending. Some of them come early, so they have like 5 minutes maybe of free play time. Some of them come last minute, some of them are late, so they don't have free play time. And when I decide that it's time to start the lesson, I count backwards from 5 to 1, and they leave everything, they put everything away. They have to clean up the room, so nobody steps on anything. They clean up the room and they're ready to start the lesson. And then we play the hello song. Okay, I'll show you the video. First, this is the hello. Okay, this is Ivano performing.
Come on. High five. Ivano, 5. Hello.
Okay, so this is how they do it before being able to enter the classroom. They have to do something. Okay, here's the hello song. Okay, I won't play the whole song. So hello song, the first notes of the song they hear, they know the lesson is starting, and then we sing the hello song. But the hello song is every time different. One time we jump, hello, hello. One time it's hello, hello. Once we run from wall to wall, hello, hello, let's sing, let's dance. Then we dance quickly or slowly or ballet or something. So we change the routine every time, but the song is the same. There are hello and goodbye songs and the cleanup songs also in the photos that and the videos that I've taken are from previous years when I used the super simple songs. I've been with them for a very long time, since the first year I started teaching. Okay, and but now I use other songs as well. So at the end of the lesson, we have a goodbye song. Before that, a cleanup, and I created a goodbye song on the tune of cleanup song, because for them it was easier to remember. I'll just play a little bit so you hear. Goodbye, everybody say So this was when we started, when we first learned the song, and then I realized that we need some action. Okay, now we have a TPR, so it's goodbye, goodbye, everybody say goodbye, 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 see you next time. And then by repeating the actions as well, they remember the song easily. Okay, so these are the 2 routine songs that we sing every single lesson. The beginning one, hello song, and the goodbye song at the end of the lesson, along with a cleanup song, which starts like a few minutes before the end of the lesson. They have to clean the room and leave it the way they found it when we started the lesson. No help from us, because I believe that if they made a mess, they're able to clean up, and they have to do it. They know how to do it, and they do it. Okay, so activities that work, those are the activities that I'm going to share with you today. But in my Disney Stars and Friends Teachers book, there are many ideas and games and activities that I will show you later that you can use in your classrooms. And what I believe is that children learn the language by using song, chants, and games the best, okay? Because they are not aware of learning. They just play. They think they play, they sing, they dance, and by doing that, they learn a lot. And of course, music and movement are the key to learning new language and helping manage levels of energy and focus in the classroom. You know that energy levels are sometimes very low, sometimes very high. So you have to have a wide range of activities to deal with the energy levels during your lesson. Okay, so I'll share activities, games, and chants that I use with my students. My students love them. Very often they ask for them. So if we don't do them for some time, they ask, can we do this activity, because we like it very much. So I'm going to show some of the activities connected with some type of vocabulary, but of course you can use the activity for whatever vocabulary or topic you need. Okay. So the first one is a ball game. I have a basket full of colorful balls. So we have yellow, green, red, and so on. And then I pour the balls all over the classroom, and they love it. Then they scream and they yell, and yeah, that's great. There's a rain of balls coming down. And then when all the balls are on the floor, we start chanting, red ball, red ball. I said the color, it doesn't always have to be red, until we collect all the balls. So it looks like this.
Yellow. It's orange.
Okay.
Yellow.
Oh, sorry. When they collect all the yellow balls, then I say some other color, and then they collect and chant the other colors. They clean up the room and collect all the balls, and they have loads of fun. And then if they're really good, we do the activity once again. Later on, when we do other vocabulary, other topics, then I hide in the classroom, I don't know, the flashcards or the toys, if they're small enough that I can hide them. And then they wait outside in front of the door. I hide something, and then they knock, open the door, come in, and they look for it by, I don't know, doctor, doctor, where are you? Blue car, where are you? So it's the same chant. You can use it for whatever you want, okay? And they look for it. Is it here? Is it close? Is it far? Hot, cold, whatever you want.
Yellow.
Okay, so this is a setup scene for a grocery shop, but we did the same with the clothes shop. We have we sold the clothes that way. So I'll just play for it. For you children, practice. Hello, can I have? Here you are. Thank you. Plus vocabulary. Don't ask me where I bought Hello Kitty tent. I bought it in I think in Dublin, like 10 years ago, and it was a very hard time to bring it to Croatia. I think I had to pay something extra to get it here, but it's very useful because children love it.
Hello. Can I?
Can I get out? You are. Thank you.
Can I?
Can I get chicken? Chicken. You are. Thank you.
Okay, loads of fun with this shop. As I said, we sold clothes after that, toys, and it can be any shop you want. It looks like actually a restaurant or a pastry shop or something, but we use it for other things as well. Okay, Are You Hungry song. So I have this magic box. I call it a magic box, and I have a magic box and a magic cloth, which I will explain later. This one is Are You Hungry song. Of course, you put food items in it, plastic food, and then we chant, and then they...
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Are you hungry? Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Ricarda, are you hungry?
Yes, I am.
Do you want something to eat? Open the box.
Yeah, baby.
Let's see. What's this? A banana. Come on, eat the banana. Yum, 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 yum.
Okay, and then it goes on. Some other kid takes something else and we say what it is, and then they eat and so on. These are the little ones. They're 3.5 years old. Okay, here we have 2 games. This one is 1, 2, 3 games. So the whole group, or sometimes I play it in pairs. I pick 2 students to stand in front of me, but facing the other side, the opposite direction. And then I take the flashcards, and then when I shout 1, 2, 3, they jump, turn around, and they have to say what's on the card. Okay, so it's they like it because of the jumping, of course, because of the moving, and because I like it because they revise the vocabulary. Sometimes I do this, you know, when I want them to see quickly or not. I put just my fingers like this and I roll the cards. Sometimes it's difficult, sometimes it's not. They also love the shuffle game, shuffle and guess. I shuffle the cards, shuffle, 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 shuffle. Then sometimes quickly, sometimes shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. And then I put the cards down and then I ask, what's on this card? And they have to guess. Of course, they cannot see. So they say, I don't know, shoes, trousers, skirt, I don't know, dress. And then when they all say what they think it is, we turn the card and a t-shirt. If somebody guessed, I give him the card, okay? And then we play a few rounds. We revise the vocabulary and they collect the cards if they guess, okay? And then in the end, I ask, how many cards do you have? What's in your cards? Can I have my t-shirt back? Can I have my hat back? And so on, okay? They like it very much. One Little Finger, okay, another song. I put the flashcards on the floor, okay, whatever topic we're doing. These were the toys, okay, so I put them down. There are 2 ways. There's a song which is called One Little Finger, and let me just
Bike. Well done. Let's go once again. One little finger.
okay, so sometimes it's go just like that. One little finger. Sometimes it's go one little finger, one little finger, one little finger, tap, tap, tap. Or it goes one little finger, one little finger, sometimes slowly, sometimes fast. And then it goes like 2 little fingers, 2 little fingers, 4 little fingers. Put them on the, so we do plural, we do numbers. Okay, we do the chant and they have to recognize what's on the floor. So multifunctional, okay, activity. Good. Sometimes they're very wise. If I say 6 like this, some of them put like this, you know, or if I say 8, some of them do it like this, some of them do it like this. It doesn't matter. We have 8 fingers, which is very important. Okay. Finger up activity, more or less the same, a very similar one. You put the cards on the floor and finger up, and then you have up, up, down, down. These are the variations, okay? Put the finger on your head. Sometimes your arms up, arms down, legs down. So we practice up and down, and the end is finger up. And then you look at the cards and you say point to the and doll, okay? Finger up, 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 down, down, up, up. And then put it on the and sometimes we have a bike or we have a ball. If you want, you can say bo, 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 or ba, 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 and so on. Okay, the important thing is to pronounce the first sound so they can connect the sound and the picture and point to the right picture. Okay, magic clock. They like this very much because children like magic. I love magic. I don't know about you, but magic is everywhere. So a magic cloth is actually a cloth, tablecloth, okay? So you put, again, flashcards on the floor, and then you cover them with a cloth, okay? Then you need some magic words. Okay, you can create your magic chant the way you want. This is mine. I ask, hands up, again, up, 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 hands down, hands up, clap, clap, clap. Put your hands down, and then they put their hands on the floor, and then the magic chant starts. Ambara bachu chububu, ramba damba do do do. 1, 2, 3, poof, shazam. And when you do this, you take the cloth, and with the cloth, you take one card. And they look at the remaining card, and you ask, what's missing? So they have to guess what card is missing, okay? So you do it again until all the cards disappear. But after some time, you take 2 cards. Or if you have a lot of cards, then you take 3 cards, and they have to guess what's missing. The chant is a nonsense, but all the magic chants are, aren't they? They don't make sense, but they love it, okay? And you can, I don't know, you can change every time. So hands up, clap, 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 turn around, spin around, I don't know, touch your head, touch your nose before you perform the magic chant and before the cards disappear, okay? Then we have musical chairs, okay? We don't play it the way they're played originally. We play the musical chairs by putting the chairs in a circle and by putting the flashcards under the chairs. And they cannot see what's on the flashcard. Here you can see it's jobs and professions, but I don't let them see. So they don't know what's on the flashcards because flashcards are upside down. So I play some music. Usually it's La Cucaracha because they love it. And then they run or walk or jump on one leg or I don't know, swim around. And when the music stops, they have to sit on one chair and take the card and tell me what's on the card. Sometimes I ask extra questions. Sometimes I just want them to tell me what's on the card. Okay, and then they put the card back and then we start the new round. Again, we play the music, they walk, run, swim, fly, jump on one leg, I don't know, around the chairs, on the music. And then when the music stops, they have to sit down, preferably to some other chair, and they take the card again and tell me again what it is, or I ask extra questions or something, okay? So these are the musical chairs. You can play the same by giving each student a flashcard, and then while they're dancing, they're exchanging cards. But very often when you do this, they tear the cards and you lose them. You have to, you know, get the new one. Okay. Cushion game. So it's similar to musical chairs. I put the cushions down and I put the cards under the cushions. And when I play the music, they have to dance around or again, swim around, whatever you want, but they're not allowed to step on the cushion. So when the music stops, they sit on the first cushion they see. And I call out the card. I say, I don't know, was that a slide? And whoever had the slide under the cushion is out. So this one is played in a different way. They drop out of the game if they have the card that I called out. Sometimes I just say a slide, or sometimes I say, if, let's say, if we put the professions under the cushions, then I say, for example, this person works in school, or this person, I don't know, is an animal doctor. So they have to connect the definition with a picture and know that it's their card, and then they have to get out of the game. Okay, they love this game very much. So very often we play it very often, and very often we have to play 2 or 3 rounds, which I allow if they're good. If they're not, then no. So they know that they have to be good to play a game they like several times. Okay, Chinese Whisper. It's another classic game, but instead of saying the word out loud, the last person has to stand up, and then you set a maze or something. If you have those tunnels, or if you, I don't know, you see I have numbers on the floor, on the carpet. So I tell them to step on all number 2s until they come to the flashcards, and to, so instead of saying it out loud, they have to go through the maze to the place where the flashcards are, and they have to find the right flashcard and bring it back to me, and then say what's on the flashcard, and then the others say, aha, yes, that was it. That's the word that the teacher said. Okay, and then we go again and until we finish the circle, because if you stop before, it's not good. They all have to try it out. Sometimes I ask them to put these pictures, when they bring them, to put them on the board, to with a blue tack to glue them on the board. And then afterwards, I put them in pairs and I give them those soft balls, and then we hit the flashcards. Again, I sometimes say hit the policeman, poof, or I say hit the person who is an animal doctor. So they have to recognize that that's a vet. Okay, so it's a longer version of Chinese Whisper, which I don't have here. Okay, memory. I usually make memory cards from the paper plates, okay? Because my children like very big things or very small things. Normal things are not very interesting. I don't know about your children, but mine like big or small things. Normal, not so much. You can play this game with flashcards from Disney Stars and Friends. They're very big. If you have 2 sets, then you make memories from those flashcards. And it would be even better because they're bigger. They're bigger and kids like big. So sometimes we play in pairs. So 2 pairs play. And then other 2 plays. As you can see, my groups are small, maximum 8 children in the group. So it's easier to organize. Games, for you, maybe it would be more difficult. I don't know how many children you have in the group. And sometimes we play together, the whole group. Okay, so we go around everybody opens 2 cards, and then they help each other and they work on collaborative learning together. Okay. Okay, body parts. When we do body parts, they love this game, and I'm sure you've seen it somewhere on YouTube or somewhere. I don't know if it was played the same way, but you will see how they scream, and they love it, really, they love it.
Touch your head, touch your arms, touch your legs, touch your nose, touch your eyes, touch your mouth. Mouth.
They really like this. They really do. So the point is you put them in pairs and you use a ball or a soft toy, a stuffed toy, whatever, you put it in the middle, and then you give commands to touch parts of the body. They had to repeat the part of the body when they touch, and when you decide, you say now, and whoever grabs the toy first is the winner of the game. Okay. Okay, now the box game, this is magic box that I mentioned. Okay, so you can put in whatever you want. So you can put fake food, plastic food, or you can put toys, or you can put, I don't know, you can put some flashcards if you don't have a realia. So you put whatever in, and then they sit around the box, and then there's a chant. Knock, knock, knock. Knock, knock. What's in the box? I don't know. Do you know? And then I ask some of the students, one of the students, do you know what's in the box? And if he says yes, I say, okay, then nothing. If he says or she says no, then I let them open the box without looking, put their hand in, take it out, and tell us what's in the box. So one of the things. And then we go again. So the point is to start slowly, knock, knock. And when it starts like, they love this. And then shh, no, 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 no. Knock, knock. What's in the box? I don't know. Do you know? And then they say, yes, I know, or no, I don't know. The point is to learn, I don't know, okay? And then when they say, I don't know, okay, open the box slowly and take one thing out and tell us what it is, okay? So again, use the box, but you can put in the box whatever you want, okay? Good. Now, rooms. So when we do the house, rooms in the house and the furniture, I have those doll houses. I have 2 or 3 of them. But this year I decided to do the rooms of the house like this. So I used the construction tape or the duct tape, the one that you use when you paint the walls to protect some parts of the furniture. So I made 4 boxes, and each of the boxes was one room. So we had, I don't know, bathroom, living room, bedroom, and the kitchen. And first, they all had to stay out of the house. And then I said, I don't know, the first round was, I just said the name of the room, and they had to, so we put the flashcards, if I haven't mentioned, we put the flashcards so they know which of these boxes is which room. And then I say kitchen, and they all run to the kitchen. Or I say, I don't know, living room, they all run to the living room. But then after that, I say, you watch TV there. And then they had to go to the living room. Some of them went to the bedroom because they have TVs in the bedroom, which is okay. They say, I have TV in the bedroom. I watch TV in the bedroom. That's fine. Okay, be in the bedroom. But if you say brush your teeth and this person goes into the bedroom, no. Okay, so I would say some activity that we do in some rooms, and they would run all of them to this room. Then after that, I would use the box or a bag and put, you see the little furniture doll furniture in the box, in the bag or in the box, and they would take one piece of it, and then they would tell me where, in which room you can see that, and then they would have to put it in the certain room where you can find these parts of furniture. So we would furnish our house, and then after that, they would have to go out of the room, and I would take some furniture out of this room and put it in a different room, and they would have to tell me when they come back what's different and what's not in the right place, what's not in the right room. And after that, the fourth step, so no, it's not only one-time play, so we did it in several stages. So after that, I would take some parts, usually not only one, because if you take only one, it's easy to guess. So 1, 2, or 3. And when they came back into the classroom, into the room, they would have to guess what's missing, okay? And when they said, I don't know, sofa, okay, what room is sofa in? And then you put it back into the living room. Okay, so you can play with this on the floor. You can play 4, 5, 6, even more games. If you have any idea how to use any of these activities that I have already mentioned, just write in the chat and we'll discuss later. It would be great to share some ideas. Okay, puppets, they're always great fun. Okay, so apart from Mickey, who is sleeping, still sleeping, okay, I have loads of puppets. I've been collecting them for years from IKEA, and I don't know, wherever I travel, I buy puppets. When I see them, I'm just crazy about puppets. So I buy them, and I have, as you see, this is also from Dublin, this little puppet theater. So we put the puppets in the box, again with knock knock. They take the puppet out, and we discuss whether they are big or small, or what color are they, and then they perform. So they have a show for the rest of the group. This is turned towards outside, but normally they sit inside, and we turn the puppet theater the other way around. One comes on the other side, and they say whatever they know about the animals. Hello, I'm a little duck, I'm yellow, I can fly, I can swim, I can't, I don't know, run fast, and so on. Okay, so whatever we did, they tell us through this puppet show. Mickey, here he is. Hello, Mickey. Good morning. So I use him usually at the beginning of the school year, when we still don't know each other and we don't know each other's names. So we use Mickey to introduce us, each other. And some children are very shy, so they find it easier to speak to Mickey than to speak to me or to speak to their colleagues. So Mickey is a great help, and he's always with us in the classroom. Later on, he becomes a helper. So the child has to earn Mickey as a helper for the lesson by being good, by doing everything they have to do, and then they can have Mickey with them the whole lesson to help them do the tasks and play with them, and they do everything with Mickey. So Mickey is great. Okay, so I've shared, there's one I don't have in presentation because I forgot about it actually. So it's my funny animal. When we do animals, I did this activity. I cut out different parts of the body from different animals. And then when we do animals, I show them quickly the picture, and then I hide it, and they had to guess what animals is this funny animal made of. So as you see, this one has bunny's ears and the snout, the big snout, and head is sheep's head, and then we have zebra's body, and I think these are horse's legs, and the tail is cat's tail. And I have another one, elephant's ears and eyes, cat's eyes, and this is it's a dog and the cow and the lion and the snake. So I just let them see it for a few seconds and then I hide it and then they try and guess what animal is this animal made of. And then we think of a name for this animal. It's a very funny animal. What can we call this animal? Would you like this animal to be your pet? Yes, no, why? Do you like any of the animals? Do you like dogs? Do you like elephants? This animal is hungry now. What can this animal eat? So we see if we can feed the animal with anything we have. Where does this animal live? So we create a story from this little handout. Okay, so you can cut out any animals you can find or see and make your own crazy animal. The fact is that if you want your students to learn with ease and have fun, you have to have loads of fun teaching them. Very often during the lockdown, I had online classes with the kindergarten children. And these are the screenshots from what I did. I had loads of fun teaching them online and they had loads of fun on the other side of the screen. But every time I pretended to be somebody else. I used costumes. Okay, what did I do now? It's here, okay. I was a chef, then I was a, I don't know, crazy person. Then I was a mushroom, then I was, I don't know, a monster. I was, I don't remember, but the fact is I have loads of fun and the children had loads of fun. And by teaching this way, everybody has a lots of fun and the results are great. So if you feel like it, you can share in the chat or you can ask me any questions you have. Now I can answer the questions and you can share any ideas you got while watching the ideas that I shared with you today. So I'm free for questions now. No questions? Any ideas? No ideas to share at the moment? Okay.
Bad students.
Bad students. Okay.
Thank you so much, Sanya.
Okay, then that's it for today from me. If you have any questions or if you have any questions later, you can send them to Ida and she can send them to me and I will be happy to answer all the questions you have.
Yeah.
Thank you
so
for
much,
listening.
Sanya. And thank you everybody for sticking till the end. I'll just make some final comments and then we'll let you go. And we know that there's still a long day ahead of you. So I'm just gonna steal the screen sharing from Sanya. Okay, so wrong screen, there it is. Okay, so as I've mentioned before, you will be getting access to our Pearson English portal to look through the materials that we have prepared for you. So apart from the Disney Kids readers, you will have access to all 3 levels of My Disney Stars and Friends. So all 3 are for kindergarten. Of course, as you go up to the level 3, you can have some tracing in it as well, but you don't have to start from 1 and go all the way to 3. You can do just 1 level. It all depends on what type of kindergarten classes you have. So I'll just click on it to tell you what you can click on it, what you can click on when you are investigating this. So once you click on a title you like, you'll have access to the presentation tool, which is a tool that you can use if you can and have possibilities in your classrooms. And through this, you can present the whole book on a big screen, and you can play all the audio and video from it. But of course, you don't have to. You can download it in MP3 form or use just a book or teacher's book in the classroom, depending on what you would have. But here you can actually go through all the materials, see what the books look, not just books, but also the workbooks. So let me click on one unit to show you. So here, if you click on student's book and workbook, you will have access to the student's book, So page from a student's book, page from a workbook, page from a student's book, page from a workbook. So you can really see everything that's happening. And you will get a sense of what vocabulary is being taught, what grammar is being taught. There is always a section on we're focusing here on feelings with children. And in this particular lesson, we are also talking about values. Every single lesson has a part about values. It's really focused on not just teaching English, but teaching them what we would later call in higher levels, we call life skills. But these life skills actually start from kindergarten. Some call it future skills as well. So all of these are already embedded in the book. You don't have to invent them or add them yourselves. And of course, we know everybody loves Disney, but also everybody loves the connection with the real world. So it's not just about Disney in the books. There is also always a part connected with the real world. And they won't see just Nemo, for example, here and the fish. They would also see what they really look like. So do investigate, look into this. And also there's a part with phonics here. So if you have mixed, let's say, class from the age of, 3 to the age of 6, the older ones can be doing some tracing here as well. So you have presentation tool here, and here you have resources. So here you can actually also listen to all the audio very quickly. You can look at the videos. So each lesson has 2 videos. They have a Disney video and what we call a grammar video, but it will be like a goodbye, hello type of video set. So for example, unit 7 here, this was the one about the sea. So I don't know if you can hear this. Tanya, can you hear it?
Yes.
Okay. So here, for example, we have Pinocchio when he fell in water.
Pinocchio is in the ocean. Where's his dad? Where's the whale? Where's Pinocchio's dad? Can you see the fish? Look!
Okay, so this is, for example, an example of a Disney video. So they would have the real Disney film. It would be voiced over with what we want them to learn, the vocabulary that we want them to learn in this particular lesson. Then the grammar videos are with our actors. There's always a lot of TPR, a lot of movement. And this one is about the sea again, and sea animals, so fish.
In the blue ocean, in the blue ocean, they swim with their friends. In the blue ocean.
I'm not going to go through the whole song. You can listen to it well, whenever you feel like it, because you will have access to all of this. There's also teacher tools and parents area. So parents area is also available with the student book for students. So they will get access to the videos, the activities they can do at home. So the parents can do extra stuff if they want to, of course. There's always that one really wants to. Then I will also send you the link to the Lievak website, where you will have all these titles. And here Lievak has created Letak for you with a discount, with a 25% discount on everything Disney. And you have the whole price list here. So that's what I wanted to just briefly show you. You will receive all this, but visual learners, it's always better to see what you will get. Okay. If you don't have any questions right now, I think that's it. I haven't seen. This was a comment for you, Sanya. Thank you. Everything is great. Very cool. Thank you. Okay, so thank you, Sanya. Well, have a great rest of the day and a great afternoon. And watch out for an email from me today. And then next week you will receive the recordings and the certificates and everything else. Okay. Thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you. Bye.